My name is Clyde Jones. I served in the Navy in World War II, and I was a radioman and a gunner. And we made airstrikes on several islands, even Japan.
Hello, everybody. Hey. I'm Gary. We're going to have a great trip.
We've got 27 excited veterans.
Oh, I'm excited.
I've enjoyed your program for many years.
Thank you. Great to have you on the trip.
Thank you so much.
It is my absolute honor and pleasure.
For what you do. Can't wait to read the book about you.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm thrilled you're on the trip. We've got a group of veterans here from Orlando. We want to make them feel loved. They deserve it. It's a great special treat for me to be able to travel with the veterans and for my foundation to be able to support them.
There are a few celebrities that I know of in Hollywood or anywhere else that steps up and contributes to the community the way he does. You're on your way to New Orleans. So in the spirit of that, they say, bon pont roulette, let the good times roll.
They accused me of closing the bar last night, but I don't think it was me.
Hello, guys.
Hello, how are you?
I'm taking my crew down to New Orleans.
Good to see you again.
Here it comes.
I'm here to serve. I've got my apron on and I'm ready to go. Okay, I'm coming with the food. All right, there you go, ma'am. Enjoy a little sandwich, sir. Are you shooting me? There you go. There you go, sir. Hello, sir. How are you? Thank you, sir.
We're here.
Welcome to New Orleans. Thank you for your service.
Thank you, Pat.
Welcoming committee here. Hey, buddy. There you go. Give him a wave.
Thank you. Thank you. Members of the greatest generation, here they are. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I need to add something to your forehead.
Thank you so much.
Oh, boy. Look at that.
Thank you for your services. She would like to say.
These are our escorts. They're going to take good care of us. You're going to love this. Look at your airplanes up there.
Oh my God.
Welcome to the museum, sir. This is the Freedom Pavilion. I am indeed a grateful American to be here with you on this Soaring Valor trip.
It's remarkable to be with veterans, bring them back to this place, the National World War II Museum, and let them feel their experience in a way that, for many of them, they've kept it subdued for a long time, as I'm discovering by having a conversation with them.
My job was photo reconnaissance.
I was in the Army for 4 years. I was a prisoner of war in Germany for 6 months.
We had to sacrifice in order to put the country ahead.
Everybody worked together. We worked 24-hour shifts, and we did it. It was fantastic.
I can only imagine what a the fear that must have been in this country at the time and what a daunting threat that was. And again, we haven't faced a threat like that since then. And we defeated that threat because of men and women like you.
All right, let's go.
These Soaring Valor trips are some of my favorite things to do here. And as you see by the reception that the veterans got from our staff, everyone loves having the veterans here.
I was here 75 years ago. I did my commander training here at Camp Livingston, Louisiana.
All right. I just wanted to thank you so much. You were just breaking some really important ground back then. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you so much for your service.
Hi there, bud.
Thank you, sir, for what you do.
You bet. Great to be back.
The museum is just phenomenal, absolutely incredible. What a tremendous tribute to those veterans of World War II.
And your unit was what?
I'm 84th Infantry.
84th.
When you first step into the European theater, and it's the same in the Pacific theater, but you see that map.
Right here when it starts turning red.
And you see it's a red ink blot that just keeps growing. That really gives you a feel for the threat.
This was the most feared anti-aircraft gun in Europe, the German 88 millimeter. And the planes we were flying, the skins were almost as thin as beer cans. So it didn't take much to go right through the skin of the plane. And the flak was so thick they used to say you could walk on it.
These are shots of our planes flying through flak over France and the Low Countries.
There's a legacy that I feel like my service carried on their service. And the world that I served in was a world that they created. And so I do feel a very special connection to them, an honor to be with them.
We were in the airport coming home from Washington. And this woman came up, sat next to my wheelchair, and she said, I want to thank you. I said, what for? She said, because you started the wave. You went in the Navy and started women's program by going in. You were a breakthrough. And she said, I just wanted to thank you because of you, I was able to join the Air Force.
You flew the Mustang? Oh,
yeah. There's a lot to see here. Too much to see in one day, that's for sure.
That's why I have to keep moving.
I think it's critically important. Certainly as we try to capture as many artifacts, stories, like the Oral History Project that's here, that the Gary Sinise Foundation sponsors. All these things are so important. If we didn't have the museums, if we didn't have facilities like this, and if we didn't have committed organizations like the Gary Sinise Foundation and all the other sponsors of this great museum, all that would be lost. And it would be a true tragedy for us to not know the experience as close to firsthand as we can, which is what museums let us do.
So my friend Teddy Kirkpatrick here served with the 379th Bomb Group, which is the same bomb group that my Uncle Jack served with in the 8th Air Force.
And we flew missions together.
They flew missions together out of Kimbolton, England, and he jumped out of an airplane July 20th.
20th, yeah, for my 96th birthday.
He's crazy.
The National World War II Museum is proud to present the Victory Bells.
We proudly salute Patty, Maxine, and Laverne, the Andrews sisters. He puts the boys to sleep boogie every night and wakes them up the same way in the early bright. They clap their hands and stamp their feet because they know how he plays. If someone gives him a beat, it really breaks him up when he plays reveille. He's the boogie-woogie grouper boy of Company B. Ba-da, ba-doo-wah, ba-da, ba-doo-wah. And the company jumps and he plays heavily. He's the boogie-woogie grouper boy of Company B.
It was a great show. They were really good. That was my day. And I remember all them songs, the Andrews sisters and all them songs and sang. I sang right along with them.
Thank you for your beauty and your talent and your caring. It's lovely.
Thank you so very much. I'm so happy you enjoyed it.
Oh, we did. Made me cry.
Oh.
Well, I'm sure glad I came to this.
Oh, sir.
Thank you for everything.
Did you have fun today?
I had a ball.
History is made by people like you who simply did their duty to the best of their ability every single day. That's it.
It's just been wonderful. I'll never forget it.
I'm so glad.
And anyone like you who has made history, if asked, hey, did you know you're going to be famous and make history? They'll say, no, I was just doing what I was supposed to do. I was just doing my job. That's how history is made.
Thank you for doing what you're doing. It's fantastic. and I've already called home and I told him, I said, I really think that Gary Sinise is the greatest guy that ever walked.
Oh my God.
Of course, my nose grew a little bit.
Yeah, it did. I can see it's going back in now.
God bless this great country of ours that produced someone like you and made it the way it is right now. And God bless the Gary Sinise Foundation. Thank you all so much. Have a great night.
Time to go home.
I enjoyed this trip. It was memorable, will stay in my heart forever.
Good morning, sweetheart. How are you?
Sir, I got a coin for you from Gary Sinise. Thank you very much for your service and thank you for what you did to the country. And it looks like you got wounded on the cheek there. So I just want to thank you for your service and thanks for what you did for our country and joining us. It's been an honor. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks very much for spending time with us.
Thank you for everything you have done.
For you, thank you very much for your service and for joining us. It was an honor to meet you. Hoorah. Semper Fi, sir.
Thank you so much for your service.
Well, no, thank you. I was like we stand on your shoulders.
Right next to my heart.
Wonderful. I'll tell about it. And I hope other people get to come here, like myself, just to know that people were still thinking about us.